In this video, I travel to Greenland, where I explore the small town of Ilulissat and photograph giant icebergs, humpback whales and even some cute husky dog puppies. Join me as I set off from my home in London and head to this amazing Arctic destination via an overnight stop in Iceland. There I take a small propeller plane for the final leg of my journey over the huge Greenland ice cap. Hi, good morning everyone. It's a Sunday morning and I'm just on my way to Gatwick, heading to Greenland this weekend. So first stop is Reykjavik in Iceland, where we're staying overnight, and then flying to Greenland on Monday. So see you soon. So we've landed in Reykjavik, or Keflavik Airport, just outside. Just walking to the hotel, staying at the Hotel Aurora, which is just ahead of us here. It's about a 5-minute walk from the terminal. Got a very early flight in the morning, so we'll check in, unpack a little bit, get some food, and then be up very early tomorrow. So I've just landed in Ilulissat. Quick 5-minute drive from the airport to the hotel. It's only a very tiny town. I think there's about 5,000 people that live here. The hotel's just ahead of us, heading up to there now. We're just waiting for the room to be ready. So just gonna hang out, chill out for a minute or two, maybe go and get some lunch in town and do some exploring and probably go out for a walk. As you can see in the background there, we've got some icebergs in the bay. So that'd be good to explore those later on as well. Hopefully get some good photos of them and yeah, find out what this place got to offer. If you're wondering why I'm wearing this net over my head, it's because of all the mosquitoes. There's a lot of them around. They come out of the tundra, I think, when the ice melts during the summer, and there's a lot of them, and they're really annoying. So it's one of the kind of vital items if you're visiting Greenland, is to get yourself one of these nets. Really useful. And yeah, it's doing a good job to keep them out my face at least, so hopefully I won't get bitten too much. So this is the red route, one of the walks down to the glacier. It's about 1 kilometre long, and should take about an hour or so, but it's actually taken, well, I've only done about 30 metres so far, and spent an hour photographing husky dog puppies, which has been great. Light's really good, it's starting to get low. About 10 o'clock at night, I think, so still a couple of hours before sunset. And if you scroll, move around, you can see the town in the background there. That's Ilulissat. And yeah, so we're just heading along this path down to the glacier. So hopefully see some icebergs. So this is the red walking route, hiking route. It's one of 3 main routes. This is the shortest of the 3. It's pretty much a direct line down to the glaciers, down to water. As you can just about see in the distance there. So you can see it's quite a bit rocky, it's a bit of a scramble at times, hence being slightly out of breath. But no, amazing scenery here, so looking forward to getting a little bit closer to the ice and seeing what's got in store. This is now part of the Blue Trail, looping round towards the sea. Oh wow, look at that. You can see huge icebergs just sitting in the bay there. Got to be quite careful walking along this trail, it's quite rocky. As you can see, it's quite hard to see wearing a mosquito net as well. So one of the added risks of this, but at least I'm not being bitten. So try and make my way down here, and hopefully there's a good viewpoint to get some shots of the ice as the sun comes down. And check this out, it's just amazing. So beautiful. It's about midnight now, and as you can see the sun's pretty much set. I think it fully sets in about 10 minutes, and as you can see there's a lovely red orangey glow behind me on the ice, on the glaciers and the icebergs. So I hope you enjoy some of the photos I've managed to take so far, and off to take a few more now. Okay, so as you can see the weather's not brilliant. The fog came in last night just after midnight, and it's pretty thick at the moment, so it's not ideal for photography. It's a good opportunity to wander around town and give you a quick spin around here. So this is pretty much the centre of town, this crossroads. So here we've got the Cafe Ilulissat, which is a good cafe, definitely recommend it. They do nice Thai food and burgers and things. Over here we've got the Greenland tours, we've got tourist information, there's a shop up here. This road up here leads up to the Ice Fjord Centre, which is where you start some of the walks. And then around here you've got the road back to the hotel I'm at. So about a 20-minute walk up to the hotel, about a 10-minute walk up to the harbour, and there's a bus stop here on the left. So this is really well served, but there's a little bus service that runs around town in a circle. It's pretty regular, and about £1.50, and good way to get around town. By the evening the fog still hadn't lifted when we headed out for an iceberg boat tour around the fjord. While this meant we didn't get the lovely sunset colours like the previous evening, it did make for a very atmospheric trip. We slowly drifted around huge icebergs in the fog, some reaching almost 100 metres into the sky. The following day the fog had cleared and we had much better conditions for our second iceberg tour. We spent several hours sailing around Disco Bay, which is famous for the huge icebergs that break off from the nearby glacier. After a couple of evenings out photographing icebergs, on my third evening it was time to try and find some whales. Greenland's home to around 15 species of whale, including the humpback, who migrates to Greenland for the summer. I wasn't sure whether we'd see any, but my fears were unfounded as very soon we had our first encounter. It was an amazing experience. Being so close to such huge yet graceful creatures is something I'll never forget. I hope you enjoy some of the photos I managed to get of these amazing animals. After a successful evening whale watching, the following day we took yet another boat trip, this time to the small settlement of Ilulissat. Hopefully I've pronounced that correctly. This is a former trading post for 18th century whalers, and the former name of Road Bay was gained due to the blood from the slaughtered whales staining the water red. These days it's home to around 40 people, who mostly work at the fish processing plant there. I spent a couple of enjoyable hours wandering around and photographing the wonderful wooden houses, then exploring some of the nearby icebergs with my drone. After some exploring, we headed off into the sunset for a 30-minute return trip to town. On the way back, we encountered an iceberg with an arch, which was a perfect frame for the setting sun, a great way to end the day. Just walking back to the hotel now. It's about 12:30 at night, and as we finished our boat trip and started walking up, we saw some really nice colours in the sky from sunset. So we dashed up to the top of the hill past Hotel Arctic, which is just behind me, and got some shots there of the sun going down. Really nice colours in the sky, a bit of cloud, some icebergs. Really, really nice. So you'll see that in a second. Hope you like it. Right, it's my last day in Ilulissat, so heading home tomorrow and heading back tonight for sunset at the first place I came to when I got here, which is the ice fjord. So walking down the boardwalk and actually down to this settlement called Surmamut, which I've probably not pronounced properly, but it's one of the places you can visit. It's absolutely beautiful down here, very peaceful as well, so there aren't many people around, and if you just look at the scenery, it's just stunning. So out in the bay you've got the icebergs drifting along, absolutely huge, and that's what I've been photographing earlier in the week. And then behind this bit of land here we've got the glacier in the bay, which is where all the huge icebergs break off from. And as you can see, the scenery is just amazing here. Lovely blue skies, not much cloud. Hopefully we'll get some decent colour in the sky after the sun goes down. It's about 9 o'clock now. Sunset's in about 2.5 hours, so we've got plenty of time to get set up and scope out some good locations. So hopefully we'll get some good shots, but if not, it's a beautiful evening just to take in the views. Wow, what an amazing experience just had. So overlooking the ice fjord, and there's just been a couple of humpback whales in the bay. So I've had the drone up, managed to get a bit of footage and a couple of photos. Hopefully it's turned out pretty good. It's an amazing sight though, so lucky to see it. And yeah, just an incredible end to the trip. So yeah, really pleased to come out for sunset. To be honest, I don't mind if the colours don't look any good tonight. I've had amazing shots today. So yeah, really happy with that. Just to wrap things up, I'm stopping off in Iceland again for the night on my way back home. Landed about an hour ago and I've got a very early flight in the morning. Had an amazing time in Greenland, just the scenery, the icebergs, the whales, the buildings, everything has been just an incredible experience to photograph. I really hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed the photos I've shown as well and the video clips I've taken. If you've enjoyed the video, then please like. I'm going to be doing more of these trips hopefully, and more videos, so if you'd like to see more of them, then hit the subscribe button, and thanks for watching.